Hey guys, Sonic Top here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. Today, we are going to get the brand spanking new exotic Void Trace Rifle, the Ruinous Effigy, or as I like to call it, get dunked on, the gun. Anyways, I will give y'all a forewarning, during this video, y'all be seeing my face, and sometimes y'all won't because I did this quest during one of my live streams, or yesterday when I'm recording this was Saturday. I did this on Saturday. But anyways, in order to start this quest, you need to go to the Prismatic Recaster. Now, when you open this vendor up, the first thing that will show up is the quest step for the Ruinous Effigy, and all you need to really do is grab it, and the first thing it'll tell you to do is complete the interference mission on Io. In case you're wondering, to unlock an interference mission, all you have to do is complete your means to the end quest, and then once you've completed that, you have your interference mission. So after you complete the interference mission, just go talk to Eris like you usually would, and instead of you just leaving from there, Zavala will show up. Now, as he knocks my dad into a wall and he dies, they will chat between each other for a bit, talking about how they can use the seed the seed to use the seed against them. But after Zavala disappears, there's going to be a diamond on the twig. You just hold square on the twig, and you'll get the next quest step called Pendulum. So what Pendulum tells you to do is to collect 25 Calcified Light and defeat 15 of Savathun's marionettes. Now, we're going to start with the Calcified Light, which is pretty much the easiest thing so far in this quest step. Now, in order to get these 25 Calcified Light, every time you pull up your ghost, there will be diamonds, just regular objective diamonds on your map with distance markers. Now, the first one I got was in the Lost Oasis in this giant tree area where you can enter in from a side hole. The next one that I got was where you start when you spawn into the Lost Oasis. The next one is down a hole. When you spawn in, it's to your right, down a hole. You can just jump off from the spawn point if you wanted to. And it's going to be off the edge of this cliff, right in this corner, as you can see in the background gameplay. The next one I got was in this giant tree here. Basically what I did was jump on the rock in front of me and just climbed up this root of the tree, and it was on the platform up here to my left in the middle. After you collect that one, that will be all the crystals in the Lost Oasis. Now the next area we're going to go to is the Rupture. Once you get to the Rupture, the first two things you can go to is to this cave. As you can see in the background gameplay, you run through here, and it's going to be in the back of the cave by those bones. And once you kill all these enemies that are in here, as you can see in the background gameplay, the calcified light will be behind those bones on this tiny little rock. The next one will be atop of this super tall structure, and in order to get up here, if you just follow the path here, to get to it, you just keep walking through this area, and eventually you'll reach a giant room that has that is pretty much a giant room with nothing in it. Now, once you enter the room, go all the way to the end of the room, and the calcified light will be off to the right, down in the corner. The next one will be off in a cave where you found the first one, except it's going to be off to the right. You enter in this cave, and once you enter the cave, and the calcified light will be above you on a ledge, so if you just jump up, the calcified light will be right there, as you can see in the background gameplay. And once you collect that one, that will be all the calcified lights in the rupture. Now we go to Giant Scar. Once you reach Giant Scar, go into this area, and the calcified light will be way in the back on a balcony. The next one will be outside near some drills in the back on top of a tiny rock ledge, as you can see in the background gameplay. The next one will be in the same area on top of this control panel, and the last one will be inside of this cave. If you turn around from where you got the first calcified light, as you can see in the background gameplay, it will be in this cave on a tiny rock in the background. And once you grab that one, that will be all the calcified lights on IO. By the time you finish this, you should have at least 10 calcified light. The next place you need to go to is Titan. Once you spawn in on Siren's Watch, if you just drop down into this little area, and kill some enemies, the calcified light will be off to the right on the control panels, or near the control panels. The next one will be near Salone, off to the side through the door you open when you do the mission on Titan, and from there that will be all the calcified light in Siren's Watch. Next place you need to go to is the rig. Once you reach the rig, if you go off to the right, there will be a calcified light beneath this tiny pipe. Once you pick it up, the next one will be over this tiny room, behind this little lip in the building. And now the next one is inside of this place. You just go in, and once you reach inside, if you turn to your right, the calcified light will just be below the control center. Now, by the time you collect that one, you should have 15, and that will be all the calcified light for Titan. As soon as you reach Mercury, if you turn behind you, as soon as you spawn in, there will be a calcified light on the ground. Now, if you stick on behind the back of the building, you will find 2 more calcified light. One being on top of this lip. If you keep following along that strip line of path, the next one will be down to your left, as you can see in the background gameplay. And the next one being by this dead tree next to a group of harpies. The last one will be up on this ledge near the Infinite Forest Gate. Once you collect that, you should have all the ones from Mercury, and by the time you leave Mercury, you should have 15, no, you should have 20 calcified lights. Now, the next place I want you to go to is Mars, to the Bray Futurescape, as you can see in the background gameplay, and the next one will be by the entrance to the Lost Sector in this room, right by the symbol. The next one will be right by Anna Bray, down near her little pond or little fountain. After that, if you go outside, if you look at these giant pillars that I'm looking at, jump up and go to the third one. The calcified light will be on the top of that one. Now, that would be all of them in the Bray Futurescape, and now you need to go to the glacial drift. Once reaching the glacial drift, if you go up to the train tracks and go into this open boxcar, the next one will be in there. Now, the last one will be in this little elevator shaft atop of this elevator, and you should have collected all the calcified lights. Now for the marionette part of this quest step. Now to find the marionettes, there will be bosses like this that appear around the map, and in order to find these bosses, a little text will show up saying taken disruptors are nearby. Now when you see that message, what you need to look for are pretty much the champions. Pretty much these. As you can see, this champion is called Savathun's Marionette. Just kill this person and you'll get a point for it. Now, all the marionettes look the same. So, when it comes to killing them, just spawn in, kill the marionette. They're all going to be champions. I say the best way to take them out is either use a sword or a really good super or a really good gun. After you complete that, you'll get the next quest step called the feed, which is doing gambit and reckoning to earn points in that, get void kills and precision multi kills. Now, what me and my dad did for this part was go to the reckoning and to get in our void and precision kills. Now my advice for this is get in your void kills first, then focus on your precision kills. For the void kills, you can use any type of void weapon. What I did was use the hammerhead machine gun and my recluse, and supers also count for void kills. So what I ran was Night Stalker. I was running Shadow Shot, top tree. That's what I ran. And after I got all my void kills, then I switched to a bow to get my precision multi kills. Now, after me and my dad got both of those things, we went to Gambit. Now, all me and my dad really needed to do was 2 matches. It's all dependent on how well you do in Gambit when it comes to getting the progress done. So, after you do that, me and my dad did 2 Gambit matches because they give a lot of progress if you do really well in the game. But after you complete that or get all your progress in, you will get an exotic engram saying quest step shape. After you get that, go back to the drifter or go to his recaster and you can straight out get your Ruinous Effigy. Anyways, if you found this video informative or you just enjoyed the content, don't be afraid to like and subscribe and check out more videos in my channel. Now, if you want to see more content or guides, comment down below, and if y'all want to help me out, go and donate. But y'all go and have a good one, 'cause you know it's your boy, Sonic Top.